I'm just telling you, Mr. D, and with respect, of course. I don't much like this place you've brought us to. A mist so thick I can almost grab hold of it. And trees way over me head, with who knows what's walking around in 'em. Monkeys and such, I'll warrant. And the smell in the air. It ain't natural, sir. With nary a street lamp to be seen. Just shadows and the shadows of shadows. And deer, Mr. D, with great sharp horns. Could we not do our business elsewhere, is all I'm asking. We could do our business anywhere, Jimmy. Judge Dee, unseen, answered the complaint of young Jimmy Fingers from deep in the darkness under a massive oak. The men we've come to intercept, however, insist on doing theirs here. Don't worry. If all goes well, I'll have you back on the streets of London within the hour. This promise was a touch superfluous, as we had not left London. To reach the streets, one would have had merely to stroll 10 minutes from the Richmond Park clearing in which we stood. Our errand had not brought us very far into that greensward, certainly not far enough to encounter the king's deer, with or without great sharp horns. The damp and loamy scent, Jimmy protested, was, in fact, that of man's original Arcadian state, in contrast to the scents Jimmy preferred and that awaited us beyond the park's walls. The smoke of coal fires and the exhaust of buses and motor cars, the aromas of cooked meat and horse dung and whatever was floating at the moment in the Thames. As for monkeys, the nearest were 25 kilometres away, asleep in their cages at the Regent's Park Zoo. Jimmy, I said, speaking in English as Dee had, for admire Dee as he did, the lad had yet to learn a word of Chinese. Does an evening in the greenery not suit you? That it don't, Mr. Lao. The dark is too dark, and things is rustling. He jumped as a thing rustled. I haven't spent a great deal of time in such places, see? Parks and trees and all don't have much to offer a man engaged in my line of work. Although Jimmy had for a time been, and was now again, in the employ of Dee, Dee had lately been absent from London for some months. In April, he'd sailed for China, and none of us, myself, Jimmy, or Sergeant Hung, who completed our foursome here in the clearing, had been sure he would return, and if he were to do so, when? Hung had reverted to his shopkeeping, with which he claimed to be content. I could not say as much for my sentiments toward my own life lecturing in the basics of the Chinese language at the University of London. Classes, when I took them up again, I found no more stimulating than when I first began them upon my arrival in London the year previous.